When I met my oncologist, the first words out of his mouth was, "I want to tell you that my name is," and patted me on the knee and said, "It's okay to die." That was the bedside manner. But he's a good man, and I love him to this day, and he saved my life. He said, the way things looked to me at my first oncology visit was, you have 18 months to live, I'll make most of them good. And we started treatment. 3 months into the treatment, I get a little involved, and I can taste the chemotherapy as I stand here and talk. 3 months into therapy, I said, "Billy, am I part of some double-blind study?" And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I don't feel a bit different than I did the first day I walked in here. And I've used up 3 of my 18. And he said, "Do you want me to make you sick?" I said, "You got 12 months to cure me or kill me. That's the way I want to go through this treatment." He said, "I'm going to make you sick. I'm going to make you real sick. And I don't know if you can take it, but I'm going to try." I said, "I'll take it. If you can put it in me, I can get it out." He said, "You need to get some good marijuana." He said, "We have pills. I've given you a prescription for Marinol. You may as well stick them in your ear. They're not going to work." And I said, "I don't use drugs. I have a license to buy and sell controlled substances. This can be a problem." He said, "If you want to live, you better do this. Can you get your hands on some?" I said, "I don't think that's a problem. I own a fleet of fishing boats, and my problem is keeping drugs off those boats." So I went home. I talked to my chief of police. I talked to my sheriff. I told them what was going on. I said, "I'm going to have to buy drugs illegally to stay alive, and I want you to know it." And I never bought the first drug. It appeared in my mailbox on an as-needed basis. And every day, every single day, I would go to work in the morning, 7 o'clock. I had a lazy boy in my office. I would sit in my office in that lazy boy, and my assistant would come back and say, "Dr. Rabon, you have a patient." I would get up, I'd go see my patient. I'd come back and I'd sit in that lazy boy. I never missed a single day's work. Not one. I knew if I stopped, I would die. And I knew that I loved my mother too much to die while she was alive. It's God's honor. So, around 2 o'clock, between 1:45 and 2:10 every day, I would get so nauseated that I couldn't take it anymore. I would walk outside. I'd put my hands on the back of my building, and I would heave until I got enough strength to get in my truck and drive home. I'd go home. I would light up joint, whatever you call it. I never smoked in my life, so I wasn't very good at it. And I'd take about 3 puffs of marijuana. My symptoms would go away before you could bat your eye. I would stay there till the next morning. I'd get up at 7 o'clock. I'd go to work, and I would repeat it. And I did that until I completed my chemo.
Thank you, Senator.
And that's the only reason I'm alive today. And there's no science behind it, but I can tell you, I know. I know. And there are tens of thousands of people in this state that could benefit just as I did.
Thank you,
That's the story.
Thank you.
Thank you.